yeah. Holy cow.
Mic check, mic check. As I
Check my mic.
stand where you want to stand real quick.
Okay, I'm standing. Oh, it's just me.
Your beard's so long.
I really need to trim it. It's so bad. It's going crazy.
Okay. Mic check. Okay. Oh, Shadow said check. Okay. Hunt.
Check me.
Shadow. We're on time. Amelia says, oh my god, they're on time, all caps. That's very aggressive, Amelia. Are you attacking us?
Oh, it sounds like someone's about to get retaliated.
Ooh. Ghost Spirits here saying, mic check. Zildin, Yukari, the old school lovebirds. That wasn't a good one.
Oh, look at that stream elements.
The old school homies. Oh, dude. I thought this bot was broken. Hey!
Yeah, dude. When was the last time this thing was working?
Topsy's here? Oh, sick. Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Couch Cat stream. This happens every Thursday at 7 p.m. US Eastern, where we talk about our favorite lightweight MMORPGs and persistent browser-based games here that we follow and play here within Couch Cat. And tonight's episode is a big one, okay? I mean, you saw the thumbnail. It's not clickbait. So we're going to talk about our one and only partnership and the life cycle of it and how it ended. And then because we took a week off, every game that we play besides Idlekin has had a massive update or like a whoopsies.
I mean, technically, Idlekin does have some type of update. They made an announcement. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. Okay, so Idlekin does have something, but yeah, so we have a lot to cover. My screen just went black on my left monitor. Interesting. So I think my daughter was playing with some chords. But anyway, there's a lot going on. We're going to skip the whole, personal updates. We're going to go directly to say hello to chat, and then we're going to get into the first, the Couch Cat specific updates, which includes the partnership discussion, and then the game updates, and then SimpleMMO season goal leaderboard progress report, because again, we're 2 weeks behind now, and there's going to hopefully a lot of things have happened since the last time we covered it. But real quick, now, chat, it's fall. I do have Fresca. I was given a Fresca, but because it's fall, and because this is a doozy of a stream, I've got the pumpkin ale. Normally, it's Leinenkugel, but Sam Adams has a Jacko, and it's amazing. For OG beer drinkers, which is like none of you, Leinenkugel had a fall shanty that they canceled, and then Sam Adams just copied it. So I have this. I have Schlaffy in the pantry, and I'm ready. So cheers to everyone in chat. Cheers to Dova. Pour one out for Dova. I'm not going to say why. Oh, okay. But cheers to Dova right now. Unfortunately, bad news with him. He's not in chat. But if you are Dova's friend, cheers to him. Okay, so. And cheers to our mods and cheers to our YouTube members. So first and foremost, oops, I hit escape. Did I just crash everything? No.
It's gone. Everything's gone.
Everything's gone.
Restart.
South Park. It's gone. Okay. Yukari first. Shout to Yukari. Zildin second. Shout to Zildin. He's probably only here because Yukari has a gun to his head. Thank God. SimpleMMO, the dev. What's up, dev? Welcome to the stream. Plates is here. What's up, Plates? Welcome back. Shadow is here. Welcome back, Shadow. And Ice Neo is showing his face. Ice Neo, I still don't know what his ult is. He's had like 5 ults, and I've had to guess every one, and I can't find him. So Ice Neo, always good to see you. Demo, always good to see you. Aura MKV, good evening, goobers. Ain't that the truth? Good to see you, Aura. Tomsy, of course, is here. Amelia, YouTube mod. Shout out to Amelia. Hunt is here. Stirring up the flames, brother. Ghost Bear's here. It's a good month for Ghost Bear and I, because all of the greatest Midwest emo bands that we've discovered this last couple of months. Trash is coming out with a new album. Saturdays at Your Place dropped a new album this week. It's just been, yeah, and it's amazing.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
I love Saturdays at Your Place.
Yeah, it's amazing. The whole album, I've listened to it all week, and it's a great Midwest emo fall, I will say.
All right, I literally just listened to the Hot Mulligan album, which
I don't like that one.
It was good, but you're right.
all
It's
the same. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's all the same,
If
which is a
you
bummer.
if you don't look at the song names, you're like, is this the same song like 5 times?
Yeah, and that was a bummer. But it's still like it's good. It's just I'm so used to the old stuff, like that. So
Oh, dude, like
Uh,
Dari.
but yeah. Oh,
Oh, or like even their like slower, more sadder
yeah,
stuff, like the
yeah.
Fenton out EP, and yeah,
Mm,
I love that shit.
yeah. But looks like I got another release to listen to.
Oh, dude, it's so good. The first song on the album hits so hard. Okay. All right, if you're here, say hello. We'd love to say hi back. If you're lurking, tell your friends, tell your grandma that we're live because we're not pinging in Galahad servers anymore. But
Aura MK.
okay, I'm changing my name, JK and Les.
Dude, that bot is going hard today. What is going
What's
on?
going on, dude? That bot's on crack. Okay. All right.
Got to catch up for all the times that they haven't been doing it.
Okay, so Couchcat specific updates tonight. First and foremost, we have a giveaway. So we're vastly approaching. We're 2 episodes away from episode 200 of doing this stream, and we have like 100 plus more in podcast format before this, which is insane. So CrazyFi, we have probably like 400 something episodes combined of stuff that we've done.
Isn't that insane? It's so sad. I don't think we have like any copies of the podcast.
No,
I might have
it's on-
something tucked away.
I do. Anchor FM turned
All,
to
like from the very beginning,
yeah.
like the very like really rough one.
We've always imported all of them. I have always imported all of them, and yeah, the very rough ones were like Donnie was trying to be the host, and it was like, what were we talking about?
Dude, time to listen.
Yeah,
Everyone,
so,
we're going to do a listening party in the Discord.
and if you count like the Halo podcast we did,
Oh my god! Yeah,
and then if
I'm
you
holding
count
on to that URL.
if you count my Sword and Slime podcast, we've got like 500 episodes of stuff. Okay, of the Couch Cat like umbrella. So there's a giveaway. It's SimpleMMO specific. It's not the items, even though we have more to give away. It's gold. So Kimchers randomly told me to give back to the stream, to the homies. She is giving away 1 billion gold in SimpleMMO. So of course, it's in the giveaway channel in our official Discord, link down in the description. You have to have the SimpleMMO fan roll to see that giveaway section because it's SimpleMMO specific, and all you have to do is enter. That's it. Just be in
Wait,
the
so if you do win and you get the gold, is that not against some type of terms of service somewhere?
it's laundering,
Your alt
and
count?
you're all suckers essentially. If I win, I'll re-roll, but I kind of want my wife.
If
to
I
go.
win, I will not re-roll.
That's a lot of diamonds I could buy. Like 2. There's like 2 diamonds I could buy. But yeah, so 1 billion gold in game. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. And we're not gonna ping the giveaway. So if you have to watch the stream to even know it exists, or browse our Discord server, which 50-50. Second, there's a new merch sample coming. I've ordered it. It takes forever. I haven't checked the mail yet. I'm going to check that right now, actually. But there's a new sample coming. CrazyFi has seen like a first edition of it, and it's going to be a shirt. That's all I'll say. It's going to be a shirt exclusively. And wow, it's taking forever to open this Outlook. I hate Outlook, dude. It's going to be a shirt. And once the sample is confirmed by me that it's good to go, it's going to go live, and it ties into a bigger announcement later this fall, which ties into the partnership coming to an end. It's all linked together, chat. All right.
A little spoiler on the shirt. There's a hole for your belly button.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's facts. He sent me it, and he was wearing it. I think it looks good.
Guess what?
Paisen has an Audi belly button.
Guess what? Outlook just crashed because it's not the latest edition. But I did see. Whoa! What the frick is going on?
What did you see? Now I'm getting nervous. What'd you see?
Compliance wrap-up letter from our LLC thing.
That's cool.
I don't think it matters. We've recently sent you a document upload notification. Okay, it's because they upload something for us. But anyway, guess what? The sample delivered Monday, so it's probably in the mailbox. So I guess I'm getting it tomorrow. All right. So the sample's going to be tied to everything, and then it'll go live, and we'll discuss it on the stream. That's a good sign because that means it's going to be before the 200th episode. All right. Third thing. So what have we got? We got the giveaway. We got new merch coming, and then the third CouchCat specific update is the partnership. So the Galahad Creative partnership, which encompasses SimpleMMO and IdleMMO perks directly, and any other, like anything under the Galahad Creative umbrella, has officially ended. This is like crazy. It's like a 3-year part. Was this a 3-year partnership? Because it wasn't the totality of our run. 2 years, 3? It was a long time.
How long have we been back since hiatus? I think it's been 2. Like the official.
That hiatus message is like almost 4 years old.
Which is wild to think about. It feels like just the other day.
That you abandoned me? Yeah.
Yeah. Good times, dude. Good times. I'll have to do it again.
Yeah. Don't listen to the bot. That's not the new merch. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Why is that thing pinging? That's not even the link, is it?
It's gearing. That's not even the link, dude. I need. Oh my god.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, that's not even the link. What is going on?
I don't know, dude. I'll deal with it on the back end.
Months of it being bogged down and not posting. It's trying to just catch up.
Yeah, Stream Elements doesn't even exist anymore. So
that's true. That's hilarious.
The partnership's like almost 3 years old. I want to assume it's 3 years old. But CouchCat had perks before the partnership. Like Mike himself, when Mike was like the de facto person behind the scenes, talking to everyone, talking to us directly. He gave us membership. He helped sponsor the items with the blessing of Pixel. It all truly came together with Pixel.
Yes, it did. Holy flashbacks.
So, he would show up to our podcast and our Discord and bring like 100 people to listen, like not even visually see us. We weren't even doing cam. We were doing audio. And that was like That
was wild. That was when everyone really played.
That was when Mike was very like shoulder to shoulder. And then the partnership happened. And the partnership, that just meant that we had more, not free reign, but we were able to advertise our stream in chat. So like during global chat, everyone would leave global chat to join our stream because we were able to post the link there. We had items with the link in game. We were able to link in our bios. And then
we had the identifier in our bio.
We had identifiers that came later. We had people like Keeban, who were able to post about our podcast and our YouTube going live. So the mods could help us directly. The partnership was really just like a communicative effort between the two of us. Like we would talk about SimpleMMO. We played SimpleMMO. We drove traffic to SimpleMMO. And we were, introduced to the Discord. They were, Mike would post us in the updates. Like, hey, here's a big, back when updates were huge, right? Here's a big life-changing update with guilds. Also, check out CouchCat. And then eventually there's the community tab that no one knows exists, and we're in there. Like, there's a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately like it's a harsh thing, but there was never any like referral code. Like all we really had to go off of like how much we were helping through the partnership was people DMing us or joining our stream or commenting saying, I'm playing this game because of you. I found this game because of you. I'm coming back because of you. Right. We were never able to officially like measure our half of the bargain to negotiate a better partnership. But we got a lot of like cost mitigation through it, I guess I could say, and plus it really promoted like it fostered a friendship between CrazyFi, myself, and Mike, who would show up to our streams, would crash my party with like 20 people in my party. There was all this fun stuff that happened with that friendship. Or he would join that like, it'd be like 3 a.m. his time, sleeping with his wife in the bed or something, and he'd be in the stream saying like, I'm so tired, but I can't stop laughing. There's a lot of good stuff tied into it. And then that partnership, because it was like an official stamp. So people, like Ubi, I know, but back in the day, right? People like Ubi, who took over the artist.
Pre-drama.
He's got a good past, okay? I'm just going to say that. But Ubi worked with us because of it. Yomu worked with us because of it. My favorite thing to do besides the Thursday stream was the coffee streams, which, you know, all the mods at one point were on my coffee stream because I was an official partner, and people were wanting, you know, people like Pratt were involved, Amelia, who's not a mod, but still, Amelia was there, Yomu was there, Ubi was there. Like, there's a lot of things that happened because of the partnership. But then over time, you know, IdleMMO happened, okay? IdleMMO happened, and there was no clear path how that would expand. We were just excited to play another game. We got memberships, but other than that, kind of same old. And then that's when, you know, Yomu started slowly becoming like the face of, or not face of, but just like the person we would communicate to. Like that, like direct messaging to Mike kind of was not severed, but pushed to the side because of his workload, his workflow. So we started to kind of lose that like personal aspect to the partnership, and we started. I mean, CrazyFi, you were ahead of the efforts to revamp the partnership. Do you want to kind of go over like what we did to get more out of it? You know, a couple years in.
Oh yeah, when we
like the interviews and like trying to lay out better terms for us to.
Yeah, we just worked with Yomu to try to clarify how we could make the partnership better for everyone, and have like clear kind of bounds of like what it is. Because we had just gone into an LLC, we were trying to get like a little bit more business oriented, and so like we kind of like laid out like, and Galahad Creative was blowing up with their products. So like you know, just trying to establish a better understanding of oh, that's cool. A better understanding of the left and right bounds for both parties, and so we talked about that, like doing interviews, having that type of close access. Oh, look at the cute little one.
Stay focused. She's just here to support you.
And then, you know, Galahad Creative had the terms of service for partners. And yeah, so that we kind of define what the left and right bounds and what type of support we're looking at. Mm-hmm. The actual like items, like the giveaways we had, were not part of the partnership still. Right. That was just a thing that's, you know, agreed upon because it was already done in the past. So,
and the SGL stuff we did, like the annual award show, that got added into the game without like telling us. Like those were items first, and then they were just kind of there as a badge. So there was still some stuff that was like not partnership, but kind of like, you know, it was really weird.
Yeah, and so we were just adding things to the game. I do think that the SGL stuff was able to be added into the game because of the partnership to make it easier. Yeah. And so, you know, like we're just trying to understand clearly, like, because these are, at the end of the day, these are two companies working together, right? And so it's you know. And I think you hit it. Like it became less personal and more business oriented. Maybe that's a bummer of it all, but that's just how it worked. Yeah. But yeah, like we kind of had an idea, and that's why we did those interviews and those videos of seeing like understanding the back end or whatever it was for IdleMMO or SimpleMMO, that type of stuff, which was really cool. It was also a really interesting learning experience from like a business standpoint, like. How to interact with another business, and like what, like it forced us to also define what we see CouchCat as, and what we stand for, like what are our values, what we're interested in. It was just kind of like a little learning exercise. So that was cool. Amelia? So really appreciate that opportunity.
Yeah, and so that was kind of like the refresh of the partnership, because of course years passed, we were LLC, things were changing, communication was degrading. Yomu was kind of sitting at the helm, and of course Yomu was given so much work to do, so we kind of had to reestablish that priority, so to speak. And then things kind of, you know, with Yomu helping us pre his official position, then it kind of became like the Yomu SimpleMMO dashboard was tied to his position and us being partners to Galahad. So there was that kind of, we had to communicate through that too. Things changed on that end. But then, you know, it broke eventually, and then Zildjian came in and swooped in. And then CrazyFi was working on something too. So there was a lot of stuff going on. So that was a refreshment the refresh of the partnership, and things continued on for almost a year. And then we had some bumpy instances. So I need a beer for this one. So then there were some red flags starting to show up, and this kind of like sparked the refresh to communications. But we were getting messages about like big things were going down with Babel, right? And we never shied away from that. We were the only outlet not attacking, but taking it to, Babel, holding them accountable while Galahad Creative caught up. In my head, in our eyes, we were waiting for them to catch up to their actions, and eventually they did. But we were reporting the facts. We were showing messages. We were showing the abuse and the harassment and what was going down, right? And we were told that's when the fractures were starting to show, where we were not necessarily censored, but we were told we would appreciate it if you stirred away from this topic, specifically X, Y, and Z, right? And of course, CrazyFi was like, "You're like F now." like, what do you mean? We're completely in our right to do this. And that's when things were like what we were able to express in our own private stream was starting to come under scrutiny by the second entity in this partnership, which prior to the refresh, where we tried to lay ground rules out, and we did, there were no ground rules. Okay, so there was nothing about terms of service or censorship, layman's terms, what we were to steer away from or not, because while we were a partnership, and we've had to say this multiple times, because people like Welsky and Babel, they would always be like, "Oh, so you have an official SimpleMMO stream talking about us being toxic," and it's like, they don't own us. They've never owned us. They've never paid us. They've done cost mitigation, like the membership and items, but they've never paid us. We've never agreed to be owned by anyone. And so that started to appear. And then of course we were like, yeah, cool. I mean, we're here to state the facts. We're not going to dig a dagger into a gut. And then it happened again. Through Yomu. I mean, Yomu was like the middleman, but he was also kind of interjecting, what would probably be better topics for our stream, and then what else we could talk about instead, which we didn't appreciate. I get it. Yomu's looking out for the best interests of the community in his perception, but we didn't appreciate that. And then finally, where we've gotten to now, where CrazyFi has been at the front lines as our PR rep.
Ubi,
yes,
go really far back. Ubi attacked the partnership too.
That's right. So Ubi tried to, Ubi scared, maybe not scared, but pressured Galahad and harassed Galahad. Dova, thank you so much. Couch Cat member, 11 months looking out for his Babel community. Yeah. Cheers to Dova once again. Thank you so much. But Ubi attacked Ubi threatened legal action where there was no legal action to partake. And Galahad Creative got involved and were like, "Hey, what's going on here?" And it's like, "Well, we're reporting what you should be reporting." And then what happened? What's his face went to every Discord server, spammed about Ubi stealing art, and got banned in game and started a riot. People like Sin and others were the old guard were torn from, was it Sora? I think it was Sora or something. Got banned for trying to, he did it the wrong way, but spreading the truth, right? So once again, we were kind of almost got our hands tied. But the final, I guess, line in the sand we crossed in their eyes and then in ours, was the Dova incident that happened. And in that incident, which was 3 streams ago, Dova, he got a rightful mute, okay? We're all agreeing. It's he was drama baiting. What we didn't appreciate, and is what we discussed and showed on stream, is that the mod in question, while not using it as the full evidence, right? Not using it as this is what we're using against you, but circumstantial evidence or supplemental brought up what Dova had said. He did a babble joke, on the terms of like Beyblade. I love that joke, by the way. I loved that thing. Oh my god, I hated it, but it was so funny. Dova said a joke and like calling a guild like, he combined a guild name with babble, right? And the mod in question said, "I saw you say this during stream, so you're definitely X, Y, and Z." Like, they used it again. They used what he said in our stream, a private entity's stream, like, as supplemental evidence against him. And that's when we brought up like, hey, if that, we know that's not the real, that's all the evidence. And Dova's guilty, but you can't, like, are we really is our stream being modded? Like, are things being used against players in SimpleMMO within our stream? And then Yomu hit us up and it was like, yeah, that's true. So, CrazyFi, do you want to talk about it from here, like that, like how that spiraled?
Well, I do want to go back and play a little devil's advocate here against ourselves, if you will, because it's it's only fair. I don't know how. I don't know how else to put it this way, but we are American, and we act like Americans. Good or bad, take it for what you want.
I get taxed like an American.
We tend to like our freedom of speech, and we like a lot of us hold on to that shit pretty tightly. But yeah, classic Americans, as we are, for good or bad. That's like very close and dear to us. And it kind of bred into us as little babies. But that's how I see the difference in the companies. Is like Galahad Creative wants to handle things privately, and then once it's confirmed and done and taken care of, like, all right, cool, it could be discussed. But they would like to take care of things privately, which is fair. That's a perfectly fine way to handle things that you want to handle as a company. Everyone's got a different way of doing it. We are very more open and like in the process, like to everyone, and we talk freely about things. So it's just kind of like, really, it's a difference in opinion of how to do things or run things, and that's just it is what it is.
We talked about too when like Ubi situation, Babel, Soya tied into Ubi situation, like where they would not say they wouldn't release anything, and you have a Discord with like 9,000 people in it. And everyone's just kind of like, that's where, when you don't say something like, hey, there's an active investigation, we're getting ahead of this or whatever, that's where like the stupid 1984 bullshit started. So during those incidents, we're very polar opposite. We were very like, here's the facts, this is what we have so far, this is what they're telling us in our DMs, nothing confirmed. While Galahad Creative was like, yeah, don't talk about it. But go on, Crazy.
Yeah, it's just different values and how companies are run. Like, every company has different values, right? Every individual does too. Yeah, and so I mean, we said like we're not going to we don't appreciate people being utilized, like our chat being policed like that. And they came back and said, in hindsight, fair. However, specifically what I just talked about, like we talked openly about it, and they would have preferred us.
Yeah.
And it's in the partner
code of conduct violation.
Yeah, code of conduct or terms of service, to not talk about it until it's done. Fair enough. So yeah, we broke it by doing that.
I love that, dude. Yeah, we fucking broke it. Oh man.
Yeah, apologize for it, and then yeah, like that's just what it was. They were not threatening to end the relationship over the incident. They said, "Hey, you broke it," which it was, and rightfully so. We did, and so apologize, right? But I don't know if you want to keep going.
So yeah, I'll take it from here. Without getting into the nitty-gritty, but
yeah, I'm curious how you're going to wrap it up to explain why.
I wrote it in the notes, but
I see it. I know.
But anyway, so we had that code of conduct discussion. CrazyFi, on our behalf, Captain Cat's behalf, owned up to it. But then, with the standpoint of like, hey, we understand that, but we did not expect like this. Not saying this directly, but like, we didn't expect this level of censorship when we refreshed the partnership. There was always that like that mutual respect, like, yeah, we're not gonna like act like asshats on here. and go crazy, blood for blood type of shit while we have a partnership. But we do like CrazyFi was saying, we do respect the ability to say what we want in our own domain. So that was kind of what was conveyed, and also conveyed was that, good or bad, this partnership was going to end regardless. Regardless of if we had this code of conduct mishap where we were like, okay, well actually that's overstepping boundaries we didn't expect to be there. Not to mention, if that was going to happen to us, then CrazyFi brought up a good point that we would technically be in a position to officially speak on Galahad Creative's behalf if it was being, imparted on us, which they probably don't want to happen after all the pee-pee jokes we make. But yeah, so this, regardless of how it came to an end, this partnership was going to end regardless due to, it was going to be a strategic step that was tied to a larger announcement this fall. That's private between us and Galahad Creative. They're the only ones that know. That's tied to the merch that's coming. That's tied to episode 200. That's tied to the giveaways. So yeah, like, this one incident doesn't define the partnership as a whole. It was going to happen regardless. We wish it could have happened on, without this discussion taking place first. Like, oh, by the way, I wish it could have ended where we were all clinking virtual beers and going, hey, that was a great 3 years or so. 4 years of interaction between us and Galahad Creative. Whether it was just Mike, whether it was Ubi Mike and Yomu Mike and Wicked, because Wicked was a part of, she is now, but back then she was like the face of the community. It was a great time. There's no ill will. Like, we don't, I hope the best for Yomu. I considered Yomu a friend. I considered Mike a friend. Unfortunately, like, the communication's not there anymore. So it just made sense. Like, while this kind of situation happened, this negative situation happened, why not just end it here? Like CrazyFi said, to just taper it off here before, anything more said and done. We don't want to further fan the flames. We want to walk away from this as, with respect for each other, still as friends.
Yeah, and like, because inevitably,
hey,
as
Yomo, what's
Galahad
up?
Creative is getting bigger and bigger, right? Like, they're going to have more and more people look at the partnership or attack the partnership for whatever reason, right or wrong.
Yeah,
Ubi, right?
Ubi and like Alucard were like the first ones to try, but they're like
fully in the wrong.
They were like criminals trying to attack us. Sorry to derail you, but what sucked about that was that Galahad Creative gave them an audience where it was like, bro, ban these motherfuckers, But anyway, go on.
Yeah, so like, at the end of the day, right? Like, it's just a difference in opinion on some things, but thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm glad we had that opportunity. I'm very thankful for that opportunity. It was really cool. It was a great learning moment and life lessons for me as well. I took quite a few things from it.
Yeah.
So
first and last partnership. Isn't that crazy? That's what a title, man. You were the first and my last guy I created. Wow. What? Yeah. Not talking about kissing, okay? Jeez. Mike?
What a marriage.
Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Yomu?
Yeah, I know. I just hope that they do not feel ill will. Like, at the end of the day, like, we entered that partnership. They did
not respond though. Here's the thing. No ill will, but they literally did not. Respond. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Or thanks, Yomu. Yomu says we might not share the same opinions, but it was nice having you guys. Good luck in your future endeavors. Thanks so much, dude. Yomu. We thought you guys abandoned us because you did not respond to that group Discord, and we're like, wow, F us, I guess.
No, but yeah. See, that's at the end of the day, right? Like, difference of opinions and values and how we want to run a company. So kind of sad he did not spam me for leaks.
You had all the right to do it since we agreed to it. It's whatever, right, bro.
I'll be pinging you for a new partnership next week. Galahad CouchCat 2.0.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. And at the end of the day, I'm glad you're here. We, obviously No one shares the same values, and that's cool. That's perfectly fine.
We just
All healthy.
evolved. We just evolved
Yeah.
differently.
So it's
Yeah.
time to do something different, and I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
So cheers to Mike. Cheers to Galahad Creative. Largely when Mike, I don't know. Anyway, cheers to Galahad Creative. Cheers to all the artists that worked with us under that banner, whether it was Pixel before the partnership, Ubi, Red, obviously Red killing it, because even when the partnership was kind of like silent, he was still showing us, art leaks for the stream. Obviously, he's no longer, I have to tell him. I don't know if he knows, but shout out to Red, shout out to Yomu, shout out to Wicked, and shout out to all the SimpleMMO mods that were extremely helpful once we became a partnership, and were very willing to spread our product throughout the community within game and the Discord. They really set us up for success there. Like we were fast tracking to 1,000, but that exposure helped us. The grassroots exposure. And that will do it. So yeah, the Galahad Creative Partnership with CouchCat is over. It's not what you think. It was going to happen regardless, tied to an announcement later this fall. And it is what it is. So hopefully, we heard from Yomu. Maybe Michael sent us a little love letter. But yeah, we're going to move on. That will be... I've been taking a break from doing the chapters, but I will chapter... it's like the first 30 minutes of stream. I will chapter this topic so that, people who missed it, like One Dead just showed up, maybe Yomu missed it, they can just watch the full segment and get the gist. But that'll do it. All right. We have a lot of news and the stream's almost over. All right. CrazyFi, you ready to buzz through this?
Buzz.
Okay, I was like, oh, you're there. All right. Let me make sure this is everything we've ever wanted. Oh my god, it's CrazyFi's OnlyFans. All right.
Hey, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting...
That's not free.
My bad. We're getting into the news segment of the stream where we talk about the latest and greatest patch notes, updates, dev announcements, and drama tied to the games we play and cover. We're going to go through it quickly. There's a lot, and it's very granular. But first and foremost, IdleMMO. Yeah, just changes, fixes and changes. Okay, that's great. And any announcements tied to this? There were issues with internet with Southeast Asia and then South Asia. Luckily, didn't affect us.
Dude, poor Southeast Asia, man. Every time their servers are struggling to connect to London.
Russia's cutting those pipes, man. Those underwater cables, dude. Moving on to, I'll just go down the list. We got Solvendra. Solvendra just dropped today. Thank you so much, dev team. They've added new indicators and new visuals and some bug fixes. And that was really that's the dev announcement. But the actual patches here breaks it down further from earlier this week. But here we go. So they're quality of life around the accounts, right? So forgotten password recovery, like basic stuff you don't think about when you're creating a game, but here they are. And then dungeon loot view and a couple other changes and majority of fixes. So shout out to Solvendra dev crew doing great work here. Moving on to...
Your response, say no problem, felt bad since we are updating tomorrow. Haha.
Thank you so much. I know you did that for us. Idlekin, what did I miss, dude? I don't see anything.
It's under announcements. So
12th?
Officially, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was Friday. Go ahead.
Yeah. Officially, that one dev that's been supporting is joining the team together. Like, I guess, I don't know if it's a 50-50 split or whatever. Yeah. And I can't read the goddamn screen, but that's what's coming up at the big release.
Yeah, so game will look quite similar, but different architecture under the hood. Should be faster. A basic guild system, which we showed that tease 2 weeks ago, but basic guild system with levels and buildings. A big rebalance for progression for gear and monsters. Also translations into several languages, probably Russian. Remember that with SimpleMMO? That was hilarious. And yes, long-awaited auction house. Oh no, the bane of World of Warcraft is coming to a lightweight MMORPG. Why is CrazyFi dancing, dude? What? Why are you
What?
Oh, you stopped.
What?
Okay. That's cool.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. Chikara Battle Academy also did an announcement. They got rid of the devlog. No, they got rid of the deadlog. Why? Because they finished all the work, and they're just adding some features now, and it's going to be done. So, and next year it will be announced.
Next
So that's
year?
what I have on them. No, I have no idea.
Oh.
Let's see what he said. When game launch. Yeah, it doesn't say. No, but he said beta is feature complete, just working on game content and testing currently. It wouldn't show up in the progress updates channel, so I've hidden that for now. So yeah, he's just testing the game now. So maybe anytime soon. Who knows?
Do you think they have marriage in it?
Uh,
I'm asking for a friend.
I'll ask. I'll ask him.
I'm asking for Yomu. Okay, moving on to
you play as a. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Moving on to Glenwich, huge announcements here. They have been dropping major updates these last couple of weeks. But yeah, of course. So this was already announced, but they're on the Play Store. They've changed a bunch of stuff, a bunch of balances to combat, to the UI UX, and yeah, new logo map. Oh my god, chat has been reintroduced. They're going to regret this. Gameplay and balance updates, item crafting, high scores, visual and interface for the app upload, and now there's memberships. I mean, you gotta get money somehow. So,
dude, I mean, he is negative, so
he's
support that dude.
We showed his he's very open with the finances, and they are burning cash quicker than the AI development company.
That's a good one, dude. That's a good one.
They are an IPO that's not public yet, man. I tell you what. But yeah. So Glenwich, huge update. Shout out to them coming to the Play Store. That's huge.
Hard. That game has changed so much since the last got on my radar.
When Maven showed us this game, it was like a little baby. It was a tadpole. Now it's like a freaking.
And the UI is so much better. Oh my god.
It's got that Dinkin vibe, dude. I can't believe it.
It does. It does.
So Glenwich, good to go. Shout out to the dev team. They watch our stream sometimes when we put them in our title. Well, maybe not this one, but good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Now let me check my noties. Okay, so we're going to move on to SimpleMMO. We have some stuff. So first and foremost, for SimpleMMO, Wendigo, the Fern guild. So Wendigo's birthday is allegedly today, his real birthday, not the in-game birthday. So shout out to Wendigo, happy birthday, bro, and shout out to Jason for passing that along. But yeah, I hope it was a good one. And then also, because we missed it, and it's a great visual update, SimpleMMO has a whole new weapon set, equipment set. So there's 7 of them, and here's like just one. Oh god, F me. But of course Red did this set, and there's 6 more, and I don't know about you, CrazyFi, but I get Skyrim vibes from it. But the full breakdown's here, just 231 new special weapons, including 7 new sets, and we've always criticized the weapon drops, but ever since, Ubi was kind of doing it, but then Red came in, and there's been more cohesive sets being launched in-game. That's the direction we would want to see. That's what we support here. So there's Archdemon, Crimson, Dragon King, Best in Slot. They actually meant to put a H here to call you a bish. Okay, I'm just kidding. Frost Set, Purple Witch, Scarab, and Venomous, plus the what was it? The Dragon Boner? Dragon King set. I don't know where they get these names, dude. Do you think Red is like, it's Dragon Boner set, Mike? Let me do this. And Yomo's like, Yomo's like, we'll call it the Dragon King set, but in game, they'll say boner. Like the skeleton boner.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Who said it?
Yomo just leaked a potential new update coming. He said, if the code review from Mike goes well, usage of inventory items, use, collect, list, on market, sell, is going to receive quality of life UX updates, so it's no longer painful. And he also said MOE is no longer consuming more than the max. Bags of diamonds, quantity support, etc.
We're not a partnership anymore, and you're over here as an official employee leaking into a random stream, dude. What is wrong, dude? He's gonna make you sign an NDA.
HR's getting involved.
Wick is getting involved, and we're all screwed. Okay.
Yeah.
But that does it for
Everyone's getting an NDA in this chat.
Yeah, especially Lucas. I don't want to hear him talking. No, I'm just kidding. So that's the news segment. A bunch of stuff dropped. A bunch of big news for these, not smaller but earlier developed games. Because I forgot one thing. Idle Clans, our favorite game that CrazyFi has not played in forever. Idle Clans, they launched their Christmas event like a week ago on accident. So for like 3 days, the Christmas event was live. Freaking hilarious. I took advantage, so did Rack and Chubby. I just thought that was funny, dude. I just thought that was funny. But anyway, that's all the news. We're now quickly going to go into the SGL. I'm not going to do the total numbers. We're just going to go to the position because of how late it is. And the beer's racking up. I'm pretty sure CrazyFi is not dancing for fun. I
actually am.
I think you're about to pee your socks. You tuck it.
No, I have a pee bucket here now.
Is yours long enough where like you tuck it in your sock and you just?
No, that's my balls.
I don't have anything, dude. I don't know what happened. I woke up and they were gone.
Oh, that explains so much.
Ayo. This comment took a turn, huh? Oh, shit. Oh, dude, Hippo's here? Okay, hold on. Let's take a break. Hippo, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. We already said hello to Yomu. Frums, I didn't get to say hi to From. Lucas, yes, I know. I love you too, dog. TB is here. Good to see you, TB. Was there someone else that joined and then we didn't? Oh, Cutie, YouTube mod, shout out. I'm going to fire Cutie, dude. Cutie, you don't even show up. You're like Keeban at this point. You're just banning us.
Also, speaking of the Alabama cousin, refuse to read your shit you posted in Discord. My wife did though. Yeah. Love that shit.
I looked at the art and I was like, why did you put? We should ban you. Like, we should ban you for the second. Cutie banned you the first time, but I think I should ban you the second time.
I've enjoyed Hunt being it. It's been fun.
Yeah, Hunt's changed. But as soon as he crosses that line, motherfucker. All right. Okay. Do you want to do the intro real quick?
All right, real fast. Ladies and gentle steppers, welcome to another SGL report where we cover the top 25 guilds, broken down into 5 different tiers. This beautiful creation that just disappeared.
Sorry.
And reappeared.
Looks
like
smaller.
magic.
I don't know. There we go. Keep talking.
God damn it. It's built by the wonderful, the luscious.
It's built by Zildin's butt. All right.
Dude, his butt is creative.
It is huge, dude. Yukari was like, he sleeps outside. It's so big.
Squats for days, dude.
No, not that. It's just because he just like, he got a surgery. Okay. He didn't want to talk about it. It's a long, stressful, emotional story, but he got surgery. He went to Brazil and he came back and it swelled and he can't even fit in the house. He hasn't seen his family in weeks. So Yukari told me not to say that during stream, but YOLO, we have no partnership.
If you want to help support Zildin reduce his booty cheeks, go ahead, go over to his Patreon and give him a little donation.
That's right. Go to his Patreon, give him a smooch, tell Yukari to find someone else like Ned. What's Zildin's name backward? It's a joke. I can't do it. It's too hard. That's what she said. So, what was the intro? Top 25 guilds plus tier 2. Let's go. All right.
Yeah, let's just cover it.
All right, so here we go. This is SGO. This is season 10. This is 2 weeks of data because we've missed a week. Not our fault. I blame my dog, Kumo. He is beautiful, and he's sleeping on the floor. So this Celestial tier is the first 2 5th place positions. We have Coven at number 1. Again, we're speeding through this. Coven at number 1 still. That sucks for me. Shadowguard at number 2. That really sucks. But Helheim at number 3, and I'd love to see it because I'm in Helheim. And I have a lot of rad friends in there, including Die by the Sword, Lady Hawk, me, Caveman, Hans is dope, Ghost Bear's dope.
You consider yourself your own friend? Oh, you sad boy.
Ghost Bear's dope. I mean, Ghost Bear abandoned us first, but then she came back because of me. It's obviously me. And then Dova eventually joined because of me, not Ghost Bear or any, just because of me. And yeah, moving on to number 4, the Scarlet Legion. They were number 5, then they took number 4, and then Teletubbies is right behind them. Which Circle is at the helm because Bombs literally abandoned his friends. Hate to see it, but they're doing great. Teletubbies at number 5. This is the guild that Dova called the next Babel and got in trouble for. But yeah, looking good. Twinkie Winky still in it to win it, brother.
Love it. I will say, Helheim only has 24 members now.
Dude,
Paisen drove 6 people away because they just couldn't stand them. So
someone's at fault, but not me. Oh, you know what? Who just DM'd me? Al Gore. It's Al Gore's fault. That's why we have 24 people. He's poaching us for Sanctuary. That rat bastard. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the stream, Al Gore. Dude, okay, funny story. He DM'd me and was like, "Can you add me to the stream chat?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, because he joined our Discord." He's like, "So where's the stream chat?" And I was like, you just open it up in YouTube." It's so funny, dude. I was like, is this guy trolling me? Is he about to ask me for like feet pics? Like, he didn't. Disappointment. Okay, so here we are. Legendary tier, 6 through 10 place position. We had the Force, a retirement guild now. So GG has dropped. I don't know why we're not seeing arrows, but maybe we missed it last week. But the Force is number 6. A retirement guild has ruined this guild ecosystem and made it unfun. GG at number 7. There's huge changes here. A lot of people left GG for Soft Blanket's new guild. Day Booty, Daytime Underwear, something like that. I don't remember. Knights Who Say Ye are at number 8, 3 positions forward. Okay, so CrazyFi, we have a retirement guild ruining the game, and then we have a guild that should be dead that comes back, fizzles out, and then ruins the game.
Yeah, I predict Ye dropping down to like the bottom 20 or 20 through 25 at the end of the season. Yeah, they have these weird like.
Dude, I just read Yukari saying I'm basically a single mother now.
Yeah.
You're a good sport, Yukari. I love you. All right, not platonically. Because guess what? Because guess what? There's no marriage in SimpleMMO. Thanks, Yomu. Okay, moving on to number 9 was Still Friendly 2. Getting bodied by Yi, which is just surprising. Sunny Bunny must be on vacation. She always takes one every year to fart in public. Moving on to Gladiators at number 10. Wow. Okay, I don't know really what to say about that. So, what do you think, CrazyFi?
I mean, classic E. Let's see them top 5. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do it. You got that, Wobbly Cat. Just fucking crush everyone's dreams.
He turns up and like Teletubbies is like, why?
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm sure you could make an anime out of that.
To be fair, the majority of top 5, like us, so Helheim, Teletubbies, maybe even TSL, we're only there because the big boys and girls are sleeping. Because it's their
PvE. You guys don't actually deserve it.
I wouldn't go that far. A win's a win.
I would.
A win's a win, asshole. But you know all about that.
There's going to be an asterisk after season 10. Pity wins,
bro. You literally, your wife wasn't even your wife, and you tripped on a rock and kissed her on accident. That's a win. If you count that, that's a win. You virgin. Okay, moving on to epic tier.
That was a good kiss. I'll lean into that. I don't give a shit.
Okay, so we have the epic tier, the 11 through 15 place positions. We have Fub Bow Warriors. They went PvE, so they chickened out. I was gonna say Pussycat from the Disney movie. So they chickened out. They have dropped 2 positions, and they are PvE, and they've renamed the Yummy Tea. They're doomed. They are so cooked, dude. It should be Yummy Milk Tea, and they're doomed. So,
ew.
DPS actually showing signs of life because people are dying around them. That's interesting. With Algol at the front end. Pretty sure. Ooh. I think Algol has a bot who rips our SGL. What a bastard. Okay, moving on. Golden Arrow. Oh, that's another thing. I think it is him. He rips a bot and someone did with that name. I don't know. Golden Arrows. Dropping down to number 13, Oofy, where's Ace? Where you need him. Asgard at number 14, Ring Factory at number 15. Because Amelia has given up on her friends, just like bombs. That's not a confirmed story. I thought Amelia was still here, but I guess not.
Is she not?
I made that joke at her expense, too. She's probably asleep.
Can I rip?
She
had a good one in the YouTube chat for again.
She did, dude. Yeah, she did.
Which is good. There she is.
Amelia, she's beautiful. We love her. She buys our merch, and her guild isn't washed out. I'm
Oh, they're
nervous.
trash, dude. They're trash. Let's be real. Come on
Rain
now.
Factory, more like Rain Dumpster. I made that up on the
Yep.
spot, dude.
That was great. It was beautiful. I
Right.
thought that was so poetic.
Just like how I made up Asgard. No one gives me credit for that shit. All right. Anyway, so anything you want to comment
No.
on? Yeah.
No.
So they were
With
speculating.
screws.
Hell said they were speculating that FUBBO Warriors on PvE to like mitigate the PvE loss from their wars, but I think they gave up on life. All right, so here we go with Elite Tier, dude. Alucard, great. Can I now say the Beyblade joke? I love that shit. My life is a dumpster fire at the most. You're pretty close with that one. No, Alucard's here because he saw the thumbnail and he was like, I want to see. We already talked about it. It's going to be hyperlinked in the comments tomorrow. You can rewatch it then, Alucard. You'll grab some popcorn. Okay, so we have Daybreak. I think I called this Day Booty earlier.
You did, yeah. I don't know where you get that from.
Soft Blanket. I mean, it was. So we're on the street. The original name was Day Booty because booty during daytime is a lot different than nighttime. So here we go. They're sorry.
I can't tell that.
How do they have almost 80 members, dude? What the f is going on in this guild?
Because they're climbing, dude. What do you mean? Everyone wants to tag
What
along
makes
for
them so
the
popular, dude? They literally got this name from a Twilight book. I cannot freaking believe this. Alucard, go talk to Soft.
I read all of them. All to impress a girl. It was not worth it.
So 3 positions forward at number 16. We'll see what happens. If this was 69, it would be better. But they are virgins, so we're moving on. Wolfblood here at number 17. They've only fallen because I left. Rest in peace, Dagon, my boy, and Theron. Number 18, we have Slums. What?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Stream Elements timed out Amelia for 300 seconds. What is happening?
I'm about to put Stream Element in timeout.
Armand just got muted by the bot. What the hell is happening?
There's no way, dude.
It literally says message deleted by.
It doesn't say. I don't think she's actually muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read that so wrong. Stream Elements was timed out. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, never mind.
You're not as funny as you think. I'm sorry, bro.
Dude, I'm losing my mind.
Yukari said that's Paisen's fault since you left us. We're just falling down. Dude, I have not seen Dagon in forever. I don't know. I'm feeling a little shifty.
He's a busy man, so I've heard.
I'm feeling shifty about his ass.
Yeah.
So there's daylight ass and there's nighttime ass. So I think he's nighttime. Okay, so number 19 we have ZZK, and then number 20 we have the Dino Kingdom getting pounded.
Yeah, good on them. A707. You know, I thought they were only a tier 2 guild.
I have been 3xing Dino for like.
Well, I mean, they need to go extinct
for a week. Yeah, dude, I saw this meme where it was like. It was a stream of memes, and the focus was like, you know, trying to go to sleep, but then you're thinking of something at 3 a.m. and it was like, how come there's no ghost dinosaurs? It's just fucking stupid.
Could you imagine if there were
that
just being haunted by a T-Rex or like a pterodactyl just screaming in your ear and you can only see it?
They add that to Phasmo, dude. It's already scary enough. Like there's like a little freaking Stegosaurus in the bathroom.
I guarantee you, someone's going to release that come October. There's going to be a ghost of dinosaur hunting.
It's going to be a freaking Unreal Engine 5 like buggy as F game.
$50, you get a meteor to kill them all off again.
And you get a Santa Claus hat. Okay.
So prep for the next event.
We're in rare tier. It's the 21st to 25th place. We have Friendly moving up, probably on accident. We have Blazing Beast dropping because CrazyFi and literally the whole guild abandoned it. Plates, calling plates. Prostor, number 23 at Artez, shout out to you. The Fern Force, they were 25 and now they're 24. He DM'd me earlier saying we're 25 and it's good to see him progressing and on your birthday, no less. So shout out to Wendiggy. They call him the big dingo. Ding dong in game. Say that in global chat. I dare. No, please don't. Okay, Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno at number 25. Misfit Miles. Misfit Miles. Okay.
Miles, yeah,
Could be a
my
better
less.
name. Not the best, okay? Not the best at it. All right,
It was
so
a good try, worthy try.
that was the top 25 guild tally. We're seeing some good stuff. Obviously, Daybreak's the newest guild. I mean, they're in the other tier, but Daybreak's the newest guild on the scene, and they're blazing through it. Don't know what that says about everyone in the SGL right now. Of course, everyone's in their like sleepy phase, and then the previous like mid tier to tier 2 guilds are now climbing at accelerator rate. So it's gonna be interesting. We're quickly going to jump into tier 2. That's the 26th through 35th place positions. And again, we're just going to go through ranking because we do have friends like Sim with Sweet, and he cries. He cries when he doesn't get to see his position, and it's like you got to hand feed him, and I'm happy to do it. Eat from my hand like a koi fish. I have pictures in the Discord where a koi fish was sucking my hand, and it felt really good. And I thought about, what if I put my feet in the koi pond when the owner walked away? Would that be okay? Would that be legal? It's like a bunch of Dyson vacuums just like, okay, moving on. So
What the fuck, dude?
I've only drank half this beer. I don't know. It's like the partnership being over has freed me.
But also, that's the only way you could catch koi fish. Everyone knows. You use your toes.
Yeah, you use your toes,
like little
dude.
sausages.
When I was young,
I caught my koi fish.
when I was young, there's a giant blue crab in a pond by my house, Fossil Park, and because it fed from a stream that fed to the river, and I stuck my big toe in the pond, and it launched at it, and then we threw a bucket on top of it. So yeah, your toes do work as bait. You might lose them. So 26, heaven and hell.
I think it's going back on.
Not surprised because Chubby is a big booty baby. Wolf at 27 with the name Fuck Up still. How does this happen?
Love it.
Infernal Home, like funeral home, but it's on fire at 28. This is a newer guild. Oh wait, no, it's not. Addison, he's been doing this before, right? I'm pretty sure he's been a leader before somewhere.
Wait, is there two Al Gores?
There's
Al Ghul?
Al Ghul is
Al
a different
Ghul
person
and Al
from
Gore.
Al Gore. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Al Ghul, I think, is the bot that rips our SGL, and then Al Gore, he floats between Helheim and Sanctuary, and he's a good dude. So he's in Sanctuary. He's just like in his own purgatory. I don't know why he's doing this to himself. And then Gorilla Wizard's dropping to 30. Not a surprise there, because they're all perverts. Here's Sweet. So Symmetric at 31, claiming a fierce battle between 30 and 31. So here they are. Sim, shout out to you, homie of the channel. Whispering Willow at 32. Pirate Cove at 33. They're dead. They have to be dead, dude. Captain P. Willie spammed all that stuff just to burn out. And then Nightwings at 34. And then Corrin at 35. And I think Corrin is just like a fun guild for Corrin. I don't know if they're actually trying to be competitive. So
look at that. Look at that.
That's the SGL.
How nifty.
That's the top 25. That's the tier 2. Shout out to Zildin and the Simple Wolf app. Yeah. And that will conclude our stream.
Dang,
dude. It's a heavy one. Not really, but we discussed, again, this will be chaptered out later. We discussed the Galahad Creative partnership coming to an end for like 30 minutes. We discussed all the latest news with Glenwich, Sylvendra, SimpleMMO, IdleMMO, Idlekin, and did I say Sylvendra? I think so. And Idle Clans. And we just covered the SGL Season 10. This is 2 weeks of data since we missed last week. And yeah, so just before I do the whole spiel, like links and stuff, CrazyFi, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, thanks to Galahad Creative for the fun partnership we had. Thanks to Yomu for dropping that link in the chat. That's really cool of you. I'm sure everyone was happy to read that. And then thanks to Zildin again for everything you do. Yeah. Smooches.
Shout out to Caveman, YouTube member. Shout out to you, brother, and guild member, guild coworker. No.
coworker. It's a job now.
Oh God, do I feel like it? Yeah. So shout out to Galahad Creative. Shout out to the partnership. The early days were my favorite. Shout out to everyone involved along the
That
path,
was so aggressive, dude.
along
What the
the journey.
fuck?
I really want to hammer that. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
But then Mike became a corporate. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm kidding. But it was a real fun time, and shout out to everyone involved along the way. And shout out to everyone who's here. Shout out to all the YouTube members, the YouTube mods. Shout out to Stream Elements that doesn't exist anymore. That is shouting out merch that link is dead. The real merch link is down in the description. The new merch is coming. The sample has been delivered for 4 days now. I'm going to get it tomorrow. Make sure it looks good, and it will go live during our next stream if it is. Episode 200 should be a big announcement. God willing, the creek don't rise. I love Rob Burger. Okay. And then also, this happened last Saturday. But I played Phasmo with Ooh, a Piece of Candy. The OGs know him. So it's spooky season. It's fall. It's my favorite time of year. And Phasmo is completely different and a lot harder. And so hopefully, every Saturday or every other Saturday or so, we'll be in the Discord. We won't ping it. But if you're around, it's mainly like 8:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Highly recommend. I mean, you can play with us if there's room. We're always rotating people in, and you can just view it because we'll stream it in the Discord. So if you want to play Phasmo, it's that time of year again. But otherwise, good night. See you later. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You didn't think you'd get a spooky goodbye, did ya? Goodbye, chat. We'll see you in Phasmo, 'cause it's spooky out there.